It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Blazers. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Jorge Campos, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Count even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Esparza is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield nod.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Fatty, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Line to the right side. Easton is there, 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philip Baxter, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio, 2-1, that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Richard Richardson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
At the plate now, Jake Madison. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is striding forward now, Saul Worthing, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
Standing in now, Hal Hale, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Dizzy is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, Michael Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into second.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, Milton Otto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Philip Baxter. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So now to the plate, Brian Cannon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Baxter is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Runner goes. Fouled off. He's running again. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he's off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Jackson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Nori Dizzy. And she'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The short hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
At the plate, Mike Mendez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, J.D. Eastman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Baxter has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Murray Heredia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Campos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But not before they're able to at least get all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Cannon. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Esparza will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, A.J. Valido. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in, Ian Fatty. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Stepping up to the plate, Saul Worthing. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Thunder lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Richard Richardson. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1 the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, Jake Madison.
Now to the plate, Jake Madison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Colt Snow. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Hal Hale.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. It's swung on and missed, strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lopez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination, coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
That's his fourth triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for three. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Milton Otto, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Three and one.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now in the box, Philip Baxter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Cannon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tennessee is out in front 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Mad Dog Jackson.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batter, the first baseman, Nori Dizzy.
So striding forward now, Nori Dizzy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Mendez.
Into the box now, Mike Mendez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Dizzy is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
In now, J.D. Eastman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Murray Heredia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. One-0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. Tennessee is out in front here, 4-2. Dave Pollock will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Pollock.
Now at the plate, Adrian Esparza will start things out as we begin the 5th.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Valido.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Valido. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Ian Fatty. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 2-2 one more time. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Fouled off. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Saul Whitney, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Men on third with 2 down. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Francisco Barreto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Francisco Barreto.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The left fielder, Richardson.
Ready once again, Richardson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Jake Madison, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. There's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, D-Lo, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft.
Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Colt Snow stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nori Dizzy.
Into the box now, Nori Dizzy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called, 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, ball 3. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in, Mike Mendez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Rico Sierra trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, J.D. Eastman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box, Murray Heredia. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that's a home run into the top tank. And good for him. Murray Heredia has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Francisco Barreto. A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Richardson would be next. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Into the box now, Richardson in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nope.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
One strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Portland leads it 9-4. C.J. Wolf takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Hal Hale.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Too high. 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Michael Lopez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Milton Otto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jake Madison. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready to take his hacks again, Colt Snow, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Jason Blake gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Mad Dog Jackson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Nori Dizzy lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Blake has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and this is now a 10-4 ball game. Scott Franchise is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Franchise.
And that's in there for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 35 now on the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, man. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places. It's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Tony Tabaco comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Valito.
Into the box now, A.J. Valito. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Ian Fatty. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Plate, Saul Worthing. First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch. Popped up. Jackson waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Portland leads this one 10-6. The kid Hale will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
The kid Hale.
Stepping up now, Mike Mendez, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here.
Mendez.
First pitch coming, here it is.
4, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Eastman.
Ready now, J.D. Eastman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 count, the pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Murray Heredia will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Hale has compiled over 65 innings of work and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Fouled off. Hale, originally from Mississippi, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. And that misses 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The pitcher, number 44, Tony Cavatale.
Alejandro Rosas will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. 2-0. Called a strike there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Michael Robinson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Robinson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hal Hale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Into the box now, Michael Lopez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 28. Milton Otto.
Striding in, Milton Otto. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Mike Hayes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Mike Hayes.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The numbers coming in, 278 the average with 19 homers and 55 driven in. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's just out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. High chopper over to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Portland is out in front 10-7. Eric Minch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Richardson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
And he fouls this one off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in once again, Jake Madison. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready for another chance? Colt Snow. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Runners on first with 1 down. There he goes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Jackson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Chopped on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Killian Stewart takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The 1-0 home. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So striding in, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Valido. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The 0-1 pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Ian Fatty, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The next 0-2 pitch to him. This is outside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Well, this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Blazers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dave Pollock wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Philip Baxter was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Killian Stewart records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.